Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. A U.S. mayor has spoken, addressing Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto is finally taking action to ensure the safety of his subjects. This is coming from U.S. mayor because he didn't address the ongoing slaughter of Christians and non-jihad Muslims or the evil that is currently happening in Nigeria, but rather he dropped on his X handle, assuring road safety people of how he's ready to cooperate with them. Said nothing about the kidnapped children. The orphan evangelist, Sultan of Sokoto, care less about the ongoing of unaliving the citizens of Nigeria. What do you have to say concerning this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Depending your time zone when you are making this video, may God bless you. Thank God it's Friday. We are meeting again, to give you the foundation of the news. You don't expect Sultan of Sokoto to say anything regarding positively regarding to what is going on in Nigeria. Because what is going on in Nigeria is not different from Sultan of Sokoto. And Sultan of Sokoto is not different from what is going on in Nigeria. So they both work hand in hand. And in addition to that, there are the government of Nigeria, governing Nigeria the way Nigeria is going. You understand? Which Bola Ahmed Tinubu partnering with it. You see why Bola Ahmed Tinubu, remember, he went to them and told them we are one. So they were one and they formed forces together against the Igbos. And the forces which they formed is what is telling on them now. I don't know whether you take a look, you saw the video of how 4 years, 5 years, all those school children, the way they died, mean the ones that have died among them. And not only that, the Fulanis, the terrorists now, group in Oyo State to be precise, Ibadan, now telling the government of Ibadan, Museum Makinde, yeah, Makinde now, the governor of Oyo State, they are giving him condition now. What are the conditions? Number one, he must give them a land. Number two, he must give them 100 billion. Number three, he must give them 2 helios. You understand? Four, they must sign Sharia into their law in that state if they really want peace. Meaning that there is no peace, neither will there be any what thing called peace. The genocide continues. So Sultan of Sokoto is using these guys to carry out their normal agenda, the major agenda. You know, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was doing his broadcast, the same Yorubas are the one that call Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that tag him a terrorist before the Northerners, before the Fulanis. There are the same Yorubas, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the former vice president, Oyi Oshibanjo, or whatever his name. They are the one that come together with Tunde Bakari and the redeemed pastor. All of them form forces together to do what? To kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, including Shetima and late Muhammadu Buhari. The same forces that form together to destabilize Jonathan government. These are the forces, the same agenda and vision, the caliphate of the Fulanis. Now, what is going on? The same Yorubas come together to tag IPOB what? A terrorist. The same Yorubas come together to say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu incited violence in London. And the thing now appears in Nigeria here. And SARS say it was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The same Yoruba man, the president, refused to do the needful, to follow the law. Then the same Yoruba man appeared in the court and sentenced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment without a law. You understand me? So what do you expect? That is why it's playing now. So Sultan of Sokoto is what is playing. And what is playing is Sultan of Sokoto. Action, they say, it speaks louder than voice. So what do you expect him to say? He must not and he mustn't say anything positive regard to this. So they are working to achieve their dreams. Because that Sharia, before now, Obasanjo is still alive. Go to his ex handle. He said why Nigeria is still not yet being fully Islamized and Fulanized was as a result of the Igbos still in Nigeria. That anything that makes Igbos to exit from Nigeria or Igbos are no more, definitely Nigeria will become automatic and Islamic Fulanese nation. And that is what is playing now. And that is why they are saying Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. And the same Igbos are the one Nigeria they are claiming because the resources is from the eastern region. Then, them, the Igbos are the one tackling them. Yorubas embracing them. I remember some years back when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from ESN, the Yorubas here, many of them fought tooth and nail. I could remember one statement of a man when Brutai and Co went to go assassinate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And the visitor Mazen Nnamdi Kanu house and so many souls was sentenced to Baba God, to where they came from. And the Yoruba man shouted, Ekpan Woto! I will not forget that thing. I will not forget that. He said, Ekpan Woto. Now, they have left the axis of the east. It is now the turn of the west. So, Yorubas are yet to cry. They are not seeing anything. More is coming. And that more is what is speaking about Sultan of Sokoto.
So finally, the Minister for Foreign Affairs has decided to pay a visit to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It is said currently that the man rejected to see him. Biafran evangelist Bianco Ojukwu is ready to go and see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for no reason we don't know. Is it as a result that the Secretary of State is coming to Nigeria, or he has finally planned to support his brothers in the Biafra war?
There are many things playing here. Bianco Ojukwu now, I have seen it that Nachi Putarioko Niro. And what she tend to achieve, she's not seeing it, achieving it. That could be the reason. Number two, it could be a game of usual. Nigeria is sending her if she have ways to convince and to convert the hero man, the Iroko. The only seed that troubles a whole nation, the only one ocean that covers a whole country. That is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Or as a result of her plan, them together with Nigeria, the failure that they are, she has seen it. Or it could be as a result of the State Secretary of United States of America coming personally for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu case officially. Maybe that is the reason she intends to go and see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And moreover, she too may want to let it not be all this thing that is going on, that she did not, visit Kanu. Maybe she just want to clear her own path. You never can tell because the purpose of her visit, well, is not yet known. You understand? So I'm just picking out some points based on her stand in Nigeria and before the war and before all that are Biafrans. And when you make mention of Biafran, you're mentioning Kanu. When you mention Kanu, you're mentioning Biafra. And the Bianco Ojukwu should take note because after this, the game that she played against our people will play back against her. Maybe that is one of the reasons that she has realized. She wanted to go and beg mercy. You understand? She wanted to go and beg mercy so that through mercy, mercy will calm us down from her atrocities. Probably. The major reason is not yet, disclosed. So we cannot really stand there and say this is the major thing why she want to go and see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And moreover, she was there when the court matter was going on. Court proceedings was going on. She didn't say anything. She never visited Kanu. Even when Kanu was in a DSS, she never visited Kanu. She feel less concerned. Even the very moment, the very day that they sentenced him to life imprisonment. And up till now, that she now saw that the matter is no longer the way they thought it would. So she want to play along. But I want to pass a message to her. We are not fools. We have woken up and we are wiser than she and her partners in crime, Nigeria Group of Company.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. As usual, you've done super analysis to it. Now, Sheikh Gumi has come out clearly to lament, calling on the federal government of Nigeria that they are so cold, so cold concerning the way the U.S. government is interfering in Nigeria. As a result of the U.S. Secretary coming to Nigeria, Sheikh Gumi has called on the federal government of Nigeria to finalize the deal with the Turkish government because contacts have been made to come and help fight terrorism in Nigeria. Biafran Evangelist, why does Sheikh Gumi keep coming out to talk about Nigerian governance and condemn the help that is coming from US and Israel to Nigeria?
Yeah, Sheikh Gumi will always. This is not going to be the first time, neither is it going to be his last, coming out to debunk every good matters or good news regarding to the success of Nigerian Christians' peace, unity, and freedom. And I'm not surprised seeing him talking or speaking against it because the Turkish that she's singing praises or calling upon or depending or relying on are the ones sponsoring and financing and releasing the arms which Sheikh Gumi brothers are using to disturb the peace of the nation, Nigeria, because of a particular conquest and vision, an ambition which they are yet to accomplish. You understand? When a man like him travel to a country that practice the same religion, and those countries deported him, and Nigerian country allowed him to work freely, why won't he be ranting? When Nigerian government is signing police and soldier following him to go and negotiate with the terrorists, the criminals that are supposed to face a square from Nigerian military. But instead of that, they are being pampered. Even some payment used to be given to them for them to acquire more and to eat and belly full. But there was a video I saw yesterday how Awolowo initiated starvation against the Biafrans in Biafran war, in a civil war. The video was out and I watched it. It was Awolowo, a Yoruba man. So, and I don't blame him. That is what is playing now in Yoruba. I don't pity them too. Because they instigated, they planted, and they planned, they plot all these things, thinking and believing that they are doing it against the Igbos. But today, you know, the handwriting have returned back. It is now the turn of the West to collect the woto. And I give God the glory. And now, people like Sheikh Gumi will continue to speak. Listen to me. I asked a Yoruba man a question. I say, who is the president of Nigeria? A Yoruba man. And they are the one part of the people that kidnapped Mazen Namdekano from Kenya. Abi, isn't it?
It was Buhari that was in power.
Excuse me. It was Buhari that was in power. But him was part. He was the chief negotiator, the chief advisor, the chief planner, the chief plotter. Who was the vice to Buhari? No be Yoruba man, Oshibanjo, the redeemed pastor.
But do you think he will have a say because he's just a vice president?
What do you mean? Are you trying to tell me that movement that he was not aware? Of course, he did. But on Moigbo, do you understand? The hatred. And that is what played. And today is playing against them. That is why Sheikh Gumi is talking. Because they gave him freedom to talk. They allow him to talk. They gave him the impetus to talk. That is why he's talking. Who is the IG of the Federation? Is he not Yoruba man? Attorney General, a Yoruba man. But to look at what is happening in the West. That is to tell you Moreover, truth is not far-fetched that Tinubu did not win election. The caliphate carry him and fixed him there. Now, they are playing the game with him. El-Rufai say, I put you there, we put you there, me and my people put you there, we will equally remove you. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I don't know if you're watching, he himself has said that all this terrorism, insecurity going on, that we are doing it to destabilize his government. What goes around comes around. The same game he played against Jonathan is what he's playing double against his government.
I don't understand what you mean. You said what goes around comes around. Please, can you help us deal with that a little?
Listen to me. What goes around that comes around. I touch it a bit. I said it was part of the people that meet Mighty Allah with the late Buhari and co to bring all this Fulani men to make Jonathan government to destabilize it. If Jonathan should prove stubborn in 2015. So they went in 2014. You understand? To meet Mighty Allah, to give them Fulani 2,000. From 2000, they completed, they came with 4,000, which they took, they used one of the Yoruba state part, I think Ekiti, as a training ground for those guys. And while El-Rufai, being the governor of Kaduna State, as at that time, used Kaduna as a gathering center where they harbor all those people. And why they use Nigerian plane to give them food in the forest, preparing them for a day like today. It's not because they neglected Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Up to today, in their heart, they still neglected him. They still not wanting him. But what they are pursuing is because of that that thing that they are benefiting from Nigeria. They are gaining, they are sucking, they are taking from us. Somebody said that Hope Uzodinma is trying in Imo State. And I asked a question, how? He said to me, he said, go and check, go and see how Hope Uzodinma is building that gas plant or whatsoever. I said, on what purpose? Do you care to ask? He's busy building it because because the world, the country, Putin supplying gas to Europe is having serious issue with the European countries. Do you understand? And now he's using that gas to threaten them. You see why they are pumping, you know, about 8 billion or 13 billion was given to Hope Uzodinma. Are you aware of this? By APC government. Are you aware? Do your findings. It was given to him. So that thing you see him building, it is a comparison of the UK Nigeria idea, vision. By the time he finished building that place, they will line up a pipe that will move it. The pipe that will move it down, cross to Morocco, down to Spain. Then by the time he gets to Spain, because Morocco and Spain have a common boundary, it's a fence that separates them. Are you aware? Do you agree with me? Then from there, every other European countries will now join them, including UK, join their own pipe to be sucking our gas the same way they are sucking oil. Because currently now, East, Imo State to be precise, Biafra land to be precise, is the second largest gas producing nation in the world. Not in the continent of Africa, in the whole wide world.
In the whole wide world.
Yes. After Russia, we are the one. Next. You see why they want to do, they tell you Hope Uzodinma is working. It's not working. It's just trying to accomplish the colonial master's idea, vision, to serve them as usual. And back to what you said, UK, them sending second delegates. When the delegates are needed, they ignore. They turn their back. Now they are seeing it that they are losing because they are the loser part. Because anything that if there is any eventuality that at the end of the day Biafra has to come and Biafra come to stay, who are the people that you think that will partner with Biafra? Is it UK? No, it can never be UK again. It will be automatically USA. USA,
Russia, Israel.
Israel. They are the one that will officially be in control and be in charge. So who is losing? UK will be losing. What UK would have done and what they're supposed to do is what America, Israel is doing. And it would have been better that them that are UK that joined this marriage, it would have been better for them, say them get sense, if not they are greed and selfish. They are the one that would have come and sort out this thing. Oh yeah, let these people go. And once they do that, they will still have upper hand to still rule, to still control, to still benefit from these people. But as a result of their greediness and selfish and stupidity, that's why that is what led them to this point that they find themselves, which they cannot get again. There is nothing like an opportunity return. Are you hearing me? Nothing like opportunity return. Once it's dismissed, it's gone. You face another channel. And that channel is no other channel than US and Israel. Because these are the people, at least, if US is the one to be sucking our oil, gaining and making progress from us, the same way the UK is doing. You see, this insurgency wouldn't have been ready. They will do everything to silence it because they know what they are making, what they are gaining. Do you understand? They would have done the needful. Assuming it was US that colonized Nigeria, they would have done the needful and see control. But UK, in fact, it's only God that will judge them. Take a look at what is happening to them. They have become automatic and Islamic nation. They don't get mad again. You don't know? They don't get mad again. There is a man called Abel Ajel, one pastor like that, Steve Abel of UK, was preaching. Imagine they arrested a pastor, a minister of God, ministering the word of God. Why is he ministering in UK? That is to tell you that UK is no longer a Christian nation. It's an Islamic nation. So they want to make sure that they force us to remain, which is not going to work. And it can never work. And glory goes to God that they have opened our eyes to this level and allowed them to be stupid for a while so that the right person, the right people may come in for our tomorrow matter. God bless you.